In this video, I'm going to talk to you about a subject which I've been particularly hesitant to tackle on this channel so far, that being my reasons for not demonstrating reeds in my tutorial videos. So, are you ready for this? It's morphin' time! Brontosaurus! And don't forget, if you like this video and other videos on this channel, to hit the subscribe button and make sure that notifications are on so that you can find your way back for the next one. Every time I make a video on a reed making topic, I get to the question of whether I should play a demo of the reed on the video. When I get to this point, I conclude that it isn't going to help me get my point across. Why? For several reasons. Firstly, microphones are not ears. They do not pick up the exact spectrum of frequencies with the same dynamics that our ears do. Furthermore, even if there was a way to accurately replicate the listening experience, the processing done to an audio track when uploaded to YouTube in particular greatly reduces the quality of sound to the point where the fine details I might want you to hear become incomprehensible. Secondly, there is a variable at play in reed making which requires a three-dimensional space to understand its quality: projection. Although we often categorize the qualities of reeds into sound, response, and intonation, projection is also an equally important quality which we tend to set aside mainly because we don't all learn to make multiple reed models in our bassoon education. In fact, I didn't come to this discovery myself until I took a residency with Jim Mackay, the author of the Bassoon Reed Manual, Lou Skinner's Theories and Techniques. I did that in the spring of 2018. In the Mackay-Skinner collection were several reeds by now ancient reed makers, including Wilhelm Knochenauer and Karl Meckler. The respective reed makers' reeds formed the basis to Skinner's basic tip taper and straight taper models. Though the reeds must have been somewhere between 80 and 100 years old, they still played up to pitch when soaked. The surprising difference between the models wasn't the quality of sound per se, but how the Knochenauer model produced a sound which did not project, whereas the Meckler model produced a sound which was much more vibrant and projected. This self-discovery required me to be in the same room as they were being performed on. Thirdly, when you are working at a very high level in reed making, the issues you tackle have so little to do with the fundamentals. It's all about feeling. How does a certain reed feel to you when you play on it yourself? Is it resistant or free-blowing enough to suit your tastes? Does this scrape solve an issue that you have with your instrument? These are the kind of questions we tackle, and doing a play demo on a video simply doesn't help. Finally, I just find it kind of weird watching people do play tests on video. I'm not saying that it can't be helpful, but I find it weird. I might be interested in hearing a high-quality performance of someone who plays on a reed style which is very foreign to me, and I might also be interested in watching a playtest in the context of a video explaining how to do a first scrape or a second scrape. But I don't learn anything when someone is selling a reed and says, "It's dark, it's responsive, it's only $19.99.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Reed making tutorial videos can be quite theoretical, especially given the abundance of reed styles and forming methods. So far, I've done quite a few videos in that domain, and I don't think that they have been missing anything with regards to play testing on air. But that's not to say I won't do it if the situation calls for it. My goal is to broaden your understanding of reed making and design, encourage good habits, and share some tips on how to be a more effective and efficient reed maker. So, onwards and upwards, get out there and make some good reeds, and see you in the next one. Oh, and don't forget to please consider supporting my online work by becoming a patron via Patreon or by making an order at bassoons.ch. Thanks very much for watching. Take it easy. Bye-bye.